Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome everyone. It is Thursday, guys, and I am back. Today we're going to be doing a box packing for Sherry. As you all know, me and my girl Sherry have done a trade already, and that went fabulous. So we decided to do another one that it was so much fun. So this time, last time she got Laura, and I got my baby Olive back, which I'm still in amazement that I even have her here with me. But I love her. I love her so much, my little Olive teeny. And I will bring her on later on after we do the box packing. So I'm going to do the box packing video for you guys because Sherry doesn't have a channel. So you're not going to be able to see her do the opening. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. We're going to wrap it together and try to puzzle piece it in this box because I have a large flat rate priority. And, okay. Hey, Mimi. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the video. Anyway, so, I'm going to show you all those things. We're going to wrap them together. We're going to pack it in the box. And then, we're going to read from the Bible, which I'm going to do first because I think that I already read it and I want to share it with all of you. I think it's very telling. It's meaningful. It's very meaningful. So we're going to read that. Then we're going to start with the box packing. That's what we're doing today. So it is chilly here, guys. It is cold. Jason said it's supposed to be 80 on Monday, which will be fabulous for my box opening when my baby's here Monday. She should be here Monday or Tuesday. So that is going to be so exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to share the box opening with you and the baby with you. And it's just going to be wonderful. It's always fun to get a new baby. And so we're just going to get to it, right? And we're just gonna have a sip of coffee and we're gonna relax and read the Bible. So here we go. None of us want to have enemies, and yet it is inevitable. The trick is not to have no enemies, but rather to act differently towards them than how the world treats its enemies. Look at them through the eyes of the cross, where mercy makes friends of enemies. If we still lived with the viewpoint of an eye for an eye, we would all be seeking retribution. Two wrongs don't make a right, and enemies can only be won over by showering them with undeserved love. Wow. That's powerful. That is very powerful and very telling and very just meaningful, extremely meaningful. I hope you all enjoyed that. And so we are going to get right to the box packing because that's what this is about, right? That's what this video is truly about. So I am hoping, I'm really hoping that I'm able to fit these this time. I have picked these up for Sherry's granddaughter at Walmart when they were having the super duper clearance, and I was texting on the phone. I was like, Sherry, hurry up, hurry up, tell me what size Ellie is in shoes. And she got back to me, but a little late because I think at that point she didn't have her phone. I think I had to email her. So it was a little, delayed. But I got the size, and look at these adorable slippers, guys. They're soft, plush teddy bears. And then your foot goes, how cute is that? With the little pink bows at the top. So I thought they were so adorable, and I'm trying to think, who could I get these for? Like, my dolls ain't gonna fit in them. They didn't have like toddler little baby sizes. I picked these up. Now, I tried to fit them in the box packing with Laura. Nah, didn't fit. I am going to try with all my might to stuff these somehow. I might have to cut the string, Sherry. We might have to cut these teddy bears apart. Maybe stick one at each corner. I don't know. I'm going to try my best. I'm hoping. If they don't fit this time, I think maybe it's not meant to be. Okay, but we're going to try. So we have a lot. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat because, okay, my husband, he had all morning, okay? He went to the post office and he mailed the package to Mimi of the 3 bundles that I just had sold. She took all 3, and so he shipped that box this morning. And when he came back, I was getting ready. I was in the bed. I was doing my makeup, whatever, my hair. And I said, anything that you need to do in there, do it now because I'm doing a video when I'm done. And he said, okay. Sorry, I have to move the girls over. So that didn't work so well. So he was in the kitchen and making a tray of chickpeas, roasted chickpeas. And what I didn't realize is he puts onion and garlic powder on them. And now I'm starting to smell the onion and garlic powder, which I'm not too happy with. I'll be honest with you. I'm not too happy with because that smell really irritates me now for some reason. And so, not just like today, it just, the onion garlic combo, and not just combo, separate. I can't deal with it anymore. I used to be okay with it, but I can't deal with it anymore. It's annoying me because I'm trying to do this box packing, and that's not a pleasant smell when you're trying to do something happy. But we're going to go with it. Okay. Everything's in Ziplocs anyway, so I'm not worried about it. And we're just going to take it out to wrap it. So, we have the certificate and her COA. So that's going, I think I usually put that laid on the top after everything's in there. So this was already wrapped. Okay. Oh, Sherry. Bye. It's over. It's only 7 minutes in. I'm sorry. You know what? After the video, after I do this, like once I bring Olive on and start talking about whatever, and Jason maybe comes on, I'll let you know at what time, right? So I'll let you know like at what time you could fast forward to and then watch from there, because I don't want you seeing anything. Okay. All right. But this is so go. Go now. But this is wrapped. So this was wrapped. So I already wrapped that one. So we got to get that one in. I don't know if I'm going to have enough freaking room here, but we're going to try our best. Okay. And then this I already wrapped. So Sherry, you're not here, right? This I already wrapped, and I rolled it. I did a roll wrap because I want to be able to stick things, in places. So, this I already wrapped. This is the purple Kate Quinn bamboo romper, like, hold on, like this. But all this purple, the darker purple, solid. So that's what's in here, this exact thing. I decided to give it to her because, number one, we'll have matching. We'll have, twinning. And number 2, the purple was a little, I don't know, the darker purple was a little bright for me. But I remembered that this color looked really good on Laura. So that's why I'm including this, okay? So those were the 2 items I already had. Then I did a little shopping. Okay, and again, I wasn't sure how much stuff was going to fit in here. So I want to, how do I want to do this? Let me show you this. I was going to show you the little stuff first. Let me show you the actual, like, stuff. So I got these, okay? Everything is Carter's. So I got these. Now, I don't know if I should take them apart. Like, I don't know if the hanger's going to fit. So I think I'm going to take them off the hanger and roll them maybe. We got to see how much room we have, right? Because our goal is to fit those slippers in here as well. Oh, all these fuzzies that came out with this. But anyway, so these are Carter's 0 to 3. And really pretty. When I seen these, I was like, oh, the color palette is so nice. Like, this is like, I love this, okay? So this is like a, not a dusty rose, it's like a mauve color. I would say there is a dusty kind of pink in here, but this is just a solid, you know, they're solid ribbed long sleeve onesies with the mitts. I got 0 to 3 months for Yuna. Now, she could wear 3 to 6 months, but I wasn't sure right now if Sherry's switching heads or not. So I wanted to kind of get, you'll see, I got matching pieces that could be used on a cuddle baby or full limb. So you could like mix and match things. So that's why I got the long sleeve onesies in case she wants to put this on. If she's leaving Yuna a cuddle baby, she could wear them. Or if she switches, she could use them for Laura. So, you know, I was trying to be universal here. So, they're all the same, you know, material, cotton rib. This one I thought was really pretty. It says hello, bonjour, ciao, hola, all kinds of different ways to say hello in all different languages. And it's a white background and the words are in like that dusty colored purple mauve. Then I love this one. Here, let me turn it around. This color is more of the dusty rose, I would say, you know, like a dusty rose color, where this one is more, there you could see the different shades. So that's more of a purple, dusty purple, and that's like more of a dusty pink. So she has the 2 shades in that. And then this one I thought was really cool, a really cool print that I've never seen before. And it's a white background, and it has little trees on it, and it looks like a little house or a little barn with the sun and the birds flying above it. You have 2 little sheep or lamb, and then you have a flower patch. I thought it was just a really cool little print, and the print is in, you know, that color that matches the other colors. So I thought these were really cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is let's take them off. You know, not each one has a tag, but that's okay. She'll know that they're new. So I think that's how we're going to do this. So I'm not going to wrap them separate, though. Maybe I'll wrap 2 in each. I'll do. So I'll do a solid and a print in each. Is that good? Right? Yeah, let's do it that way. We'll do a solid and a print together, and then, yeah, I'll do those 2 together. Yeah, because the hanger, with the hanger, it's going to take up too much space, you know? And I don't have the right bra on today, guys. That's why I keep looking down, because my girls are just jiggling all over the place today. Sorry. Doing my laundry. Have the right bra to keep them, you know, steady. So they're jiggling all over. So you get a little show today. You know, you get a little show while I'm doing the box packing. All right, so this one has the tag. Yeah, that's good. So let's do, should we put the salt? No, we'll do this. Okay, and then I always bring, I don't know how you guys fold your baby clothes, but if I'm not rolling them, I bring the top up first and then fold the sleeves over this way. Like that. Like a crisscross applesauce, like that. And then we wrap it like that. So that's what we'll do for that one and the other one. Oh, wait, this is coming. Maybe we could tuck this. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe tuck this like this. Yes. Oh, yes, that looks good. Okay. And the sleeve will stay. Yeah, you can't do it twice. So that's good. That's good. So we'll wrap that way. And then we'll do these 2 the same. But I think because I put the print first with that one, I think maybe we'll do the solid first. Let's do that. This one is so freaking cute. I love this one. With all the different, that's so cute. It is so chilly in here. I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to have Jason put the heat on when he comes in. So now this one isn't rib material though. Oh, but the prints are not ribbed. Only the solids are rib material. So she gets a little variety. A little variety. Okay. So we're just going to fold it over again. And then I kind of like Smells good in here, like onions.
That was right.
Oh, yeah. Maybe can you crack this window, please?
Sure.
Thanks. So I folded this like this. So this way she has the solid on this one and then the print on that one first. So that's 2 packages. And then, I don't know if I'm going to roll them or what. No, can you just crack it, please? Not so open.
You got it.
Thank you.
Anything for you.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
What's up, Tony? What's up, Kevin?
I haven't really heard from Alicia today. I don't know. Maybe she's busy with Tony. She's always busy, though. You know, between her own issues and Tony. That's like me and Jason too. I think everybody, when you're a couple and you get to a certain age, even, I mean, not necessarily a couple, but that's kind of how it works, right? Like, I know when Jason, something is wrong with Jason, then something happens with me. Like my knee will start or his back will hurt, and it seems like it happens like together. It's always like boom, 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 boom. There's no break in between, you know? Okay, so next. So now, so remember I said like, because I don't know if she's switching heads or, you know, she's going to use this on full limb or not. So I seen this, okay, and I thought, well, this will work perfectly. I actually really like this. I might get this for myself too, for my new baby, because I love the neckline on these, okay? So I got the matching dresses. Isn't that so cute? So it's a pack of 2 short sleeve dresses. And I love this neckline, don't you? Especially for the reborns, because, you know, it's hard to find like a neckline that is close enough that doesn't show their cloth. So I think that's really cool. I really like that. That's really cute. So this one is like the same print as the onesie. The cotton, it's really soft too. Kind of barn print with the flowers and the trees and the birds and stuff. And so it has this like overskirt, and then, you know, it's a onesie. It's like a onesie dress, you know? It's attached, so that, you know, you can't separate it. But so that's really cute. And then it came with this matching headband, which I loved. I thought that was so cool. A wide ribbed headband. That's really cute. And then it has the solid color ribbed material dress in the same style, same thing, onesie, with the matching. So you could wear it with either. But now I do have another headband that I'm sending her to go with, because it's a little lighter than this, I believe, to go with like this one. I just folded them so nice. You know, the lighter one, you know? So what I figured was that if she wanted to, she could take one of the long sleeve onesies and just put it underneath this with a pair of tights, you know, and that'd be good for the cuddle baby. So that's what my thinking was with that. And then if she could just use it just like this on the full limb baby, and she has a little dress. So, you know, you can mix and match with stuff. I decided to go with 0 to 3, you know, because I just wasn't sure. And I'm glad I did, because I think these will fit nice on Yuna. I mean, they'll be probably fitting like they're supposed to be. And I also went by Carter's sizing, because it's a 0 to 3 is for 21.5 to 24-inch kids. So Yuna, if she's on the full limb, she is, I think, 22 inches maybe, or something like that. She's not 24 inches, no way. So I mean, she's close, you know, so I figured this would be more fitting, and then she could also use it on her other dolls as well. So that's what I decided to do with that. Now the headband is attached to the hanger, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. I guess we're just gonna have to take that off. And then we're going to just fold each dress. Oh, it does have buttons in the back. The dress does have 2 buttons in the back. That's really nice too, so that you don't have to stretch the... That's really cute. Okay. So I think the headband... the headband I'll probably wrap with this one maybe. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Or should I put it with the solid one? Now these I don't know how to exactly fold, but we're gonna try. So I'll just do something like that, right? And we'll see how it goes. This needs to get my scissor for. There we go. Oh, did I tell you guys? I decided to, I might have told you already, and I apologize if I did, because like I said, I made several videos before this one. I decided to put all my videos back to public. So they are all available to watch again. Because you know what? I thought about it, and, you know, it's just not fair to all the people that support my channel, that actually want to be here because they enjoy me and they enjoy my content and my stories and all that. So I didn't think it was fair to stop them from watching the stuff that they love just because of a few bad apples that like to come over and, you know, pick things, you know, or come over, and I don't even know why they come over, but you know, I'm just saying it, you know. So I didn't want to, you know, do that to the people that really support me and my channel, because I love you guys. I do. And so that's what I decided to do. So they're all back on public, so you guys can go enjoy all my videos, not just this one. And that's it. And that's that. That's a wrap. All right, I do love this headband. It's like a wrap headband. I might keep it for me. Oh my God. Okay, so, and since Sherry does not have a channel and she can't let you all know the good news, I'm going to let you all know the good news. I'm blowing the whistle, Sherry. Oh, she's not here. She's not supposed to be watching. But Sherry is also expecting another baby, a baby by Anna at Sandra Reborn Nursery. She was able to grab Tommy. Well, he was my Tommy, okay? I bought him new from Anna. It was the Marnie kit from Bountiful Baby. And he was made by Anna, and I bought him originally, and then Anne over at Dolls in the Cradle purchased him from me. And then she had him for a while, and she just listed him for sale yesterday with all the other dolls that she had up for sale. And Sherry was able to grab Tommy. So I'm calling him Tommy. Okay, I always did. Anne called him Tommy too. So I don't know if Sherry's going to keep his name Tommy or not, but he's been Tommy, okay, ever since he was born. So she's getting another boy to go with Mason. So now she'll have 4 of Anna's babies, 2 boys and 2 girls. That's really awesome, okay? Really awesome. Okay, so we're going to fold the other dress. So as far as clothing, well, you know she's wearing the Gymboree floral outfit. And as far as clothing, I got her the 2 dresses, the 4 long sleeve onesies, and the Kate Quinn romper. And then, so we got to wrap all those. This is going to be so pretty. And the blankets I even picked to match this as well. So it's that mauve color with then the white teardrops in it by Cloud Island. I don't know if I showed you guys before I put her in here, but I can lift the box and show you. Okay, so this is the goodie bag. So these are like the little things, you know. So I'm going to take out the paper so we can get to wrapping over here after I show you the other little things. Now, why is this paper backwards, or is one backwards? I think one is backwards. Okay. I don't know why they did that. Well, we could save that one because we need to save one for the top of the box. anyway. And then let me just count how many sheets I have. Yeah, I should have enough. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap the clothes first. But let me show you everything first, the other stuff. So, I got her this pink, mauve color to match the outfits. Pacifier clip from Carter's. It's just a silicone kind of pasty clip. And this is the pacifier that I'm sending home with her. So, and look at this. I'm attaching it right in the middle like that so it doesn't get lost. I was originally going to put it on here, but I kind of like that. And not only that, I would have to take it off. I would have to take it off to do that. So I figured just slide the passy in and we're going to wrap it just like that. Okay. Then I rolled up here. This is the other color headband that I said will match the other onesie. And then these are, here, I'll just open it quick. So the other headband, and then these are 2 pairs of socks. Those are H&M. They have the little teddy bear face. And then there's a pair of the stripe that matches the dresses and stuff. And the other headband is in here. So we'll wrap that probably separately. And then, of course, gotta add a couple of diapers in there. So I'm gonna give her a couple of these Honest brand hot balloon. They're either Hello Bella or Honest brand. I think they're Honest. I don't think they say on it, but they're the balloon animals in all different colors. So I got her a couple diapers like there. I usually like, and I already put a third one up here. I always put a diaper like above the doll's head, like, because usually when you put them in the box here, their head is pointed towards one of the corners. So, you know, God forbid the box drops, or, you know, when during shipping, you want her head to be protected. She has a diaper on her head, and then she has the blanket over that. And so, but then I put another diaper right in the corner above her head, so it supports her head. Okay, and then this stuff is for her granddaughter, Ellie. I don't know what I'm doing with all this. Okay. So, Ellie loves Frozen. She just started watching Elsa and Anna. And, so I had these little Elsa and Anna figures. I believe this is when they were kids, I think. Or, no, Danny was saying, I think this is from Frozen 2. And then this is when Elsa was a kid, I think. So she has the little braid in the back. And it's just a cute little set of dollies for her to play with. There's the back of their hair, and they have their dresses on. So I'm sending those to her. So I'll just put them in a little baggie together. And then we'll see if we have enough paper at the end. I'll wrap them too. Otherwise, I'll just stick them in there in the bag. And then one more thing, and then of course, if I could fit the slippers for her, which I'm really gonna try. Really gonna try. Okay, so that we'll leave like that. And then I seen this at Walmart, and I was like, that's really freaking cool. I've never seen anything like that. So this is called Barbie Pop Reveal. And it's in the shape of like a giant juice box. Okay, like a high C juice box. So it's Barbie Pop Reveal. And it's called the Treat series. So there is a like little Chelsea doll inside. Okay. So you don't know which one you're going to get. But this is what the steps, I guess, that you got to take. First, there's a smell. You'll smell like I guess the treat, whatever it is. Then you reveal a pet. Then you pop, it looks like you pop some kind of ice or something, like fake ice, I don't know what it is. But you pop that, and then you get out the accessories, and then you do the color change over the doll to see which doll you get. And then this is, I guess, one of the dolls that you unveil. okay? It says 3 and up, but Sherry, I'm gonna tell you, you know, obviously you're gonna do it with her. Like, she can't do this herself. But just be careful. So I guess this says, oh, when you use the straw, what kind of toys is when? Sherry, you know the world's fucked up when a Barbie doll comes with a fucking straw. Oh my God. So you put the straw in here, and then you put your nose over it, and you sniff it. Oh my God. I'm in a silly mood now. What kind of toy did I get? I hope it's a good one. I don't know. I don't know. I seen it and I just thought it looked like a really cute juice box. I'm sorry. You make sure you do it with her, okay? Or do it first. Make sure it's safe. Giggling now. Oh my God. So yeah, so you put the hole in there. I might get one of these for myself. Oh my God. So you put it there, see, look, and then I guess after you put that in, the scent comes out and you smell it. And then I'm thinking that, I don't know, I guess then you open it and surprise. You gotta melt it. I don't know, Sherry. Color change it. I figured it's something fun for you to do. Oh, Jason's out here. Let me see what he thinks. I bought this for Allie.
That was good.
I said, you know, the world's fucked up when the toy comes with a straw.
Oh shit.
Because look at the directions. Look, number 1, poke a hole. Number 2, look, you sniff it when it
Nice.
goes.
That's weird.
I never
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
shut the back door.
No.
Leave it up still?
Yeah, the smell in here, please. You want me to faint?
Faint.
I don't like that smell of that cooking.
Okay. Can I
Need
see
air. Go ahead. Just make sure you try it first, Sherry, okay? Just make sure you do it first. Make sure it's safe for her. All joking aside, okay? Because there is little parts in here. I could hear it. That was a good laugh, though. That was a good laugh. Okay. Of course I would. Anyway, right? Okay. So that's for Ellie. So we're gonna start to wrap in here. I'm gonna close the top of the box though. Let me take this stuff out so that I can use the top of the box for, you know, to wrap. And obviously if the diapers don't fit, then the diapers don't go, because that's really the, you know, last thing. Okay, I don't see the slippers fitting either. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I was just thinking it was cute, is what I was thinking. I don't know if this is going to work, because it's just going to keep popping up when I'm trying to... Let's see how this goes here. No, that's not going to work. It's going to keep popping up. Unless I need you to give me a book or something. Or give me one of those. Are those mediums?
Yeah.
All right, give me one of those.
It looks like medium.
No, they're large. You didn't get me any mediums?
I got 3 medium and 3 large.
Where's the 3 mediums?
I don't know. Over here. Here.
I just want to use it as like a wrapping
Here.
station. No,
Here's medium.
I don't need the medium now because I'm trying to wrap things.
Wrap it up, V.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna... I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I wish I had just regular Scotch tape, which I don't. All right. All right, all right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to set myself up here, like I always do, right? Set myself up, babe, right?
Yes.
That's
That's just set up for success.
that. Yeah, right. Why is it so damn cold? What's going on? Huh?
Well, it's just a cold day. What can I say? I mean,
It's a cold day. It's a cold night. Isn't that a song? I'm thinking of something else.
colder weather.
No, that is a good song, but no, that's not it. So I don't know if I should wrap these flat or roll them. I don't know what would be better. Maybe the dresses I'll roll. And then well, let me see. Do I have enough paper? One. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should. Okay. So because I don't have, I'm going to need ribbon though. Can you find me some pink ribbon?
Pink ribbon.
Yeah, I think in there might be pink ribbon. I don't know what I do with my pink ribbon, actually. I hope it's in there, or else I'm going to have to use white. Which I prefer the pink, but... Who? No, it's not a boy.
No, nothing else.
Alright, I don't... Maybe I should wrap them all, then do the ribbon all at once, I'm thinking. Well... Come over here, please.
What?
I think the ribbon might be down in here. In here?
I see ribbon. What color is it though?
White? Yeah.
You'll take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Take it on the run, baby.
Oh my god. Yeah, what's with you with this kick of like Aerial Speedwagon and all that?
Because that's when music was good, man.
I know, but like, I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I liked that music, don't get me wrong. I mean, but you know what? For me, I guess it's different because it brings back different memories than, you know, with Jason. Because those songs were like when I was a young teenager, you know, when I was sad about, you know, breakups or boys not, whatever, liking me or what have you, whatever. You know, and I was sad. And so I would be drunk, you know, hanging over the toilet with a cigarette, crying to Aerial Speedwagon, you know, or Air Supply, or Journey, or any of those, or Guns N' Roses, and, you know, it was cold November rain, you know, all those kind of songs like that, or Aerosmith, all those kind of songs. Oh, I love me some Aerosmith. Oh, that was good back then. Oh my God, we used to, I thought it stopped for a minute. I mean, those were the rock and roll days, right? Those were the... How does anybody remember Meatloaf? I used to love his songs. I would sing karaoke, okay? Paradise by the Dashboard Light, okay? Me and that... Oh, Jason's in here, so I can't talk about that boy. But...
Talk about who?
No, I was just telling them about Meatloaf. Did you like Meatloaf back in the day?
My mother's Meatloaf.
No, the singer.
I'm joking.
Oh. I liked your mother's Meatloaf too, though.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked her homemade mac and cheese too.
Yeah, I had never liked that.
No.
No.
So, tell me about, this package number? Well, 3. Providence, I don't want to say it. Just called about a sleep study.
For who?
Ethan.
He can't get it done.
Well, okay. Well, we'll figure, you know, if he needs it done, he gets it done.
Well, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. I don't know why these are all turned weird. Hold on. I don't know. It's like every other one is inside out, but we'll do this again. Okay. So then we have this dress, and I think I'm going to put the headband with this dress. So, did you like Meatloaf songs or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never, I didn't listen, I didn't, what's the word I'm looking for?
Learn any of the words?
Discover them until I was older.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I think...
When I was with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well. Do you remember that car that had no heat?
Yes.
And we.
Which one?
Well.
Yeah, I had a few of them. Oh.
Well, I don't know, but you picked me up. I don't think I was living with you yet. And it was the first time we were like, you grabbed my hand in the car and we were holding hands. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. That was my grandpa Alex's car that he gave us.
Oh,
The
my.
radiator was leaking and it was freezing that night. I remember going over the Newburgh Beacon Bridge and it was just so cold.
Yeah, but no, we took it. We took it to Danbury. We went to the Danbury Mall and Toys R Us. Don't you remember? And there was no heat in the car. Do you remember or not?
Yeah. That particular time, no.
I just asked you if you remember holding hands in the car with no heat.
Yes, but there was other times when
Do you remember what you used to do when you would grab my hand?
like this.
Yeah. All right, I guess I might as well tell you the Sizzler story. Should I tell them?
Sizzler?
Yeah, our first like date.
I
Well,
thought
it was like
Pizza
a
Hut.
couple.
Pizza Hut was-
Well, no, this was the first like couples date. Remember
Yeah.
when we went with Donna and what the hell was his name?
Baba.
Bob. Anyway, so
Hurry up though.
yeah, she didn't know his language and she tried because she was married to him. I
He
guess
spoke English.
they were from Trinidad, right?
He had an accent. They were from Trinidad. I think.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I remember the sister was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'll let that slide.
Yeah. You told lots of stories. I could.
Yeah, but that's dangerous to say when I'm holding scissors.
Oh,
Just a joke. Just a joke. But yeah, the sister was gorgeous, I remember. And but Donna she tried. She didn't know the language. You know when somebody like doesn't know the language but they just put a little twist on it to kind of try to sound like it.
The accent.
Yeah, the accent. That's what she tried to do, but it didn't sound right. It just didn't sound right. Everything.
I like Bob. He was a good.
Yeah, but
he was a good friend of mine.
yeah. I won't say it on here, okay? He was a good friend until what? Till he tried to hit on me.
Yeah.
When he knew damn well that we were together. But anyway, I mean, I can't help it, you know. I'm just so gorgeous, you know, that everybody just, you know. But anyway. Yeah, it was by 7-Eleven too. I'll never forget it because I thought he was so disgusting. I couldn't even believe he said that to me anyway. But anyway. So I'm going to tell the Sizzler story. So anyway, so this guy, his friend Bob, okay, he was married to Donna. And now Donna I had known since like I was in 3rd grade. Okay? She went to the elementary school. She was like I think 2 years older than me. Something like that, 1 or 2 years. And so we were in elementary school together and at recess, I never wanted to, okay, so there was a grassy hill that you had to go down to get to like the swings and the pavement where they played ball and everything like that. So I always wore either boots or little kitten heels or something like that would dig into the dirt. And I never wanted to go down that hill. So, and meanwhile, I told you guys already that I would carry around this huge pocketbook on my shoulder. And I used to carry everything in there from bookmarks to stickers and markers and all kinds of notebooks and, you know, all kinds of things to, you know, play, you know, like we used to play those things Danny makes there, like you go like this, you know, and you open them and, you know, you write all that stuff down. And then we used to play MASH a lot. Does anybody remember that? When you put the letters and then you put 4 guys you want to marry, 4 guys you want to date, how many pets you want to have, where you want to go on your honeymoon. You never played that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, a couple times.
No, you didn't. It wasn't for boys. You didn't play that.
I didn't do guys I want to marry.
What did you? All right, all right.
I don't know.
I don't want to know. All right. So, so I would at recess. I would see that. That's how I met her. She was sitting at the top of the hill on a blanket, like she brought with her. So when I was standing there, I guess one time she asked me if I wanted to sit with her. So I sat with her, and she liked the same things I did. She liked the stickers and notebooks, and we would just kind of, I don't know, not like journal together, but we just hung out together and whatever. So then, what the heck am I doing here? I'm supposed to be rolling it from the corner. So then time passed, and because she was older, she left the school before me, and then I didn't really see her again. Come to find out, her younger sister, Rose, was a year below me, I believe. And so we started hanging out. I didn't even realize that Donna was her sister at first, okay? Until Rose invited me over to her house after school, and Donna was there. And I was like, "What? Are you friends with Donna too?" I had no idea. So she didn't know that's my sister. And I was like, "Oh, shit, I didn't even know that." We used to hang out together, in elementary. And, Donna remembered me and everything, but I didn't really hang out with Donna at that point anymore, I didn't really hang out with her. She was already married to Bob anyway. She left, and she had a baby and all that. Anyway, so, I was hanging out with Rose. And then what? And then I started hanging out with you, and you were friends with Bob, and then I realized that Donna was married to Bob.
They weren't married yet. They didn't have kids
Well,
yet.
they were together.
Yeah, but they didn't have kids yet.
No, not when they lived with the mom. Okay, so she didn't have a kid yet. But, my mind's a little foggy here with the story. Can you help me out a bit? How did I know? Wait a minute. When you were hanging out with Bob, right?
Yeah.
You told me, let's go hang out at my friend's house, Bob. And that's when I realized that Donna was there. Okay, I didn't know who she married.
They weren't married yet.
Okay, together.
Yeah.
They were together, okay?
Right.
Okay, anyway. So then I started hanging out over there. This was before we even moved in. I moved into with you. I was hanging out with Donna over at Bob's house, okay? I won't tell the pen story, don't worry.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I love pens though.
Yeah. Anyway, so I remember they had this swirly staircase thing. Oh my God, I think that was the first and the last time I ever went up a swirly staircase. That was the scariest. Yeah, that was the scariest thing. Anyway.
Especially when you're big.
Yeah, if you're bigger, you gotta get through. Why, you went up that?
Of course.
Jeez. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had to get the pen. So anyway, but at that point, me and Jason weren't dating yet. We were just kind of still friends. And so, so I guess, was it Bob's idea to go on a double date?
Yeah.
So I guess it was Bob's idea. I don't know, but okay, I agreed. It was a dinner, So
if it wasn't for Bob, we wouldn't be together, really.
I guess. Well, that's not true. What do you think? We would just remain friends and that's it?
Probably.
I don't know.
He pushed me to.
Yeah, well, because I wasn't making no move, and
no,
and Jason wasn't the type to make a move first. So.
But I did.
I mean, I was the type to make a move first, but I just wasn't making the moves on Jason.
Yeah.
we were friends for so long. I don't know. It felt weird. Anyway. So I guess Bob said, let's go on a double date. So we took Bob's car. Me and Jason sat in the back. It was a 2-door, what was it?
It was an SUV.
A 2-door SUV. So we couldn't get out on our own. They had to pull the seat forward for us to get out. So we drove all the way down to Yonkers to the Sizzler in Cross County.
Yeah.
And was it a buffet? I don't even remember. I remember going in and you had to order, right? Didn't you have to order at the front?
Yeah, then we ditched them.
I don't know what happened, but I know we went outside to smoke a cigarette at some point. But and they didn't smoke or nothing. But we went in, I remember sitting there. I don't remember if it was like table service or a buffet, but I think Sizzler was a buffet, wasn't it?
Sizzler, I think so.
I don't
Well,
remember
they had that salad bar. Well, they had a salad bar.
yeah, but I don't think. Oh, that's right. I think in the front you had to pay extra for salad bar. Anyway, who wants that? People spitting and sneezing and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, um, so we had dinner, and I remember getting back in the car. It was pitch dark out, and all the way up the Taconic back home, I'm just staring out the window. You know, the music was on. I'm staring out the window. Now, I don't know if Bob and Jason planned this ahead of time. Did you guys plan the move or what?
No.
No. Okay. So now the back, we were sitting like hip to hip. I mean, there is no room in the back.
Well,
So
we're both big.
yeah. I wasn't that big then. We need to speak for yourself, man.
I wish I had the photographs. Remember, I used to take pictures with that camera. We used to up in the park. I used to take pictures of you.
Yeah, we used to go to the park in the fall.
I love those pictures. Remember the fall pictures
with the leaves and the swing.
Oh my God, you were on a swing. Oh man, I wish I had those.
You see, my ass wasn't that big if I fit on a fucking swing.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, see, these are the things you have to remember, right?
That's a great memory.
Well, finally.
No.
Boom! Finally, we have a great memory. Because everybody, you know, sometimes people tend to remember the bad versus the good, right? But anyway, I'm trying to change my way of thinking, so you need to change yours. Anyway, so
Amazon's jacking the price up of stuff.
yeah, because as it gets closer to the first, they know we're gonna shop. Anyway, so you better return that other sword because I'm not paying for that second sword. Yeah. I told you to Danny's lightsaber thing. It broke a piece off and he had a fit. But remind me to remind me please to go back to the story of the Sizzler, okay?
Yeah, Sizzler.
But yeah, so Danny got that lightsaber thing for Christmas, and like 2 days later, a piece broke off of it because he was being too, crazy with it. And I said, be easy because it's not like, it's not, it's delicate. Not delicate, but you can't be smashing against the wall and shit. So, but he likes to play battle, so he probably jammed Jason with it a few times. Yeah. It like collapses, it comes in a small thing and you hit like a lightsaber and then it comes out. So when you go to fake, hit somebody with it, it goes back in. But anyway, so a piece broke off. It wasn't a big deal. Like, it still worked. But he had a friggin' fit of the century, okay? That he needed a new one. Yeah, I guess because he just got it, and as a kid, it breaks, and then you're like, So, I said, all right, I'll exchange it, or I'll get you a new one. So I did the exchange, and, with Amazon, if you don't get the original item back in time, then they stop you from getting any refunds for any of the returns. And they keep trying to charge you for the cost of the item. So it was only like a $10 sword, but still, that's not the point. Like, I'll just pay it because they were supposed to return the second one and then it just never got returned. I had the box out and everything and it just never got returned. I don't even know where the second one is. I cleaned his entire room yesterday, top to bottom, and there's only one sword. So where is it? You sure you didn't return it?
Pretty sure.
Well, I don't see where the second one is. I don't know, but I cleaned Danny's room completely yesterday. I was in there for 4 hours?
Terrible.
4 hours straight. I threw away, it had to be 3 big garbage bags?
He never throws anything away.
I had three big white garbage bags packed with stuff that went out. It was a lot of paperwork, a lot of drawings, a lot of clay that he didn't complete, that was just, thrown on the desk. There was a lot of little slime toys, little friggin' things that you get and he doesn't, things that he would never ever think to go and play with or look at again. So, and I cleaned out all his art drawers and organized all that. So threw away all the crap that was in there. And just organized a lot of stuff. Made sure I put all the books up where they belong on the shelf. He let go of a couple of the things on the shelf, that could go. In fact, I got to list those on Mercari. They're the giant Sonic and Tails, and they have the Velcro that goes together from Sonic the Hedgehog. So I might list those on Mercari. I don't know. I don't know if Kevin collects Sonic the Hedgehog. Do you know?
I don't think so.
Because Christina, if he collects them, I'll just pay shipping and you can have them. If he wants them, I'll show you. They're I could take pictures.
He does.
They're the
He
giant.
does Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I know that, but they're the giant plush of Sonic the Hedgehog and Tails, and they have the Velcro that goes together so they could hold hands. And their hands are like a vinyl, kind of like a soft vinyl. Would you call that? I don't know, like a patent leather type thing. But
Pleather.
yeah, they're really cool looking.
Remember
hold on, I'm getting too lost. And they're giant. If he wants them, he could have them. Just let me know, okay? Before I list them. They're huge though, so I don't know how much it would cost to ship is the thing,
Wow.
Darn. And then, so he got rid of some stuff, but I did a lot of it on my own. Even when he came home, he's like, "Do I have to stay in here?" And I was like, "No. If I have a question about something, And of course, just doing the cleaning with the Lysol and all that stuff, just doing everything, right? And let me tell you something. When I was done, I was hurting. I was hurting because I forget sometimes that I'm not young anymore. That, I used to just go through boom, 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 and be fine, But yeah, but 4 hours in there, up and down, picking up, going through things, it's a lot. But anyway, the after results, I should have took a before and after pic, okay?
Yeah.
The after results were
dramatic,
rewarding, seeing what I did. And, I accomplished something. Because going in there, because like I said, my closet's in there, my desk is in there, and so I have to go in there every day. And to go in there and see that was like, no, I can't do it, And just organizing things, like he had plushies all over the floor and I made a box for figures, a box for his Sonic plush, a box for the digital circus stuff, and then on his desk, I put all the figures he has in the boxes. I stacked them in the back of the desk, and I made a little Stitch area for all his Stitch toys. I just, created a better place where he can find things and actually use them. But yes, so that was what I did yesterday. But back to the Sizzler. Let me get a sip of coffee and back to the Sizzler. Okay. I feel bad because Sherry's missing these stories, but you could always watch this after you get the box, okay? So, back to Sizzler. So we're on our way home, okay? And it was a long ride. The whole way I'm looking out the window. And then we pull in to Bob and Donna's driveway. And they're just sitting there with the music on. And I'm like, I couldn't wait for her to open the door so I could get the hell out. Yeah. And they're just sitting there, the music's playing, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I see Jason's hand go up, his arm. And there was kind of like on the back of the seat, there was kind of like a little rest, for your arm. And so first he put it up there. And I was like, oh my God, no, he's not. No, he's not going to do this. No, he's not. And then it happened. But he didn't, he just like kind of plopped his arm over my shoulder, and then put his hand on my shoulder. And let me tell you, I never was sweating so much in my fucking life. Okay? I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if I should look at him or not. I was like, okay. At the time, because I wasn't, thinking of him in that way at all. So I was kind of, nervous. Were you?
Yeah.
You must have been. And then what? I mean, after that, what do we do? Stay in the car? I mean, what the hell do we do?
I don't know.
It must have been awkward when we got out of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think then you went home and I slept there, didn't I? I think.
I'm not sure.
But then, you know, at that time, I was staying at my uncle's apartment. Okay. And so I was living on his
My
couch.
name is not Babe.
Yeah, I was living on his couch. And I had a bag of stuff, my clothes and stuff, in his bathroom closet. That's how I was living at that time.
Mop and glow story.
Just hold on. The what?
Mop and glow.
All right, I could tell him that story, but hold on. So my uncle, he was a bus driver, like I told you guys already, and so he didn't cook, and so we would go food shopping, and he would buy me all these frozen dinners and frozen breakfasts, like that, the frozen pancakes and the frozen egg sandwiches and frozen whatever, okay, all the dinners. So he would stack the freezer for me, okay? And so I would be out drinking with my friends, and I would come in late at night, and he would laugh afterwards, after the fact, but I would grab something out of the freezer because I was so hungry after drinking, and I would put it in the microwave, and he would hear the microwave beeping. And meanwhile, he had to get up really early, like 4 a.m, or even earlier, to go to his job. So I guess that annoyed him a bit, but he didn't tell me till like after years later, like he would start laughing hysterical that he would hear the beeping of the microwave. But anyway, I guess me and Jason started dating. I don't even know. He started coming to my uncle's house a lot. And, right? And then it was such a long drive was the thing. It was a really long drive from where he lived at the time to where my uncle was. And to go back and forth with the gas money and everything else, whatever. So one weekend or whatever, one Friday, I guess he said, let's go to my house, stay at my house. But he prepared his room. He cleaned his room. He prepared it. He even put a new rug in, a lamp. I don't know what the hell was in there. It looked like it was some kind of, what do you call it? A boudoir? What's the name of that? Like, it looked like you were going into a saloon, or not a saloon. What's the word I'm looking for? Christina, like on Handmaid's Tale, when they go to the place. When you go to the place to pick up a hooker, but it's like a friggin'...
Oh, come on.
But it's like, no, but listen, the atmosphere was like that with the dim lights and like the zebra rug, and you had candles on and, drapery. It just looked like a, what's the word I'm fucking looking for? Alicia, do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, it was cool, but it reminded me of that. Like a,
This is the first I'm hearing this.
What's the freaking word?
After 30 years.
Like, not where,
A
like...
whorehouse.
Come on, no, that's not the word I'm looking for. Maybe it's another word for whorehouse, but it's not that. No, like, oh my God, like on, like when hookers are not on the street working, they're in a...
Oh, whorehouse.
No, it's not. It's not. That's not what it's called.
Oh, it's not?
No, like when you have the madam and everything. What the fuck is that place called?
Whorehouse.
It's...
Sorry.
That's it. You know what? Just whatever. I'm trying to make it sound a little better than that. You want me?
It was. It didn't. I don't know. I never thought of it like that.
Oh my God! I'm just setting the scene. Okay, that's all. And so he said, why don't we stay at, I guess, at my house for the night. I don't know exactly how it went, but I stayed for the night, and then I never left. And then remember when your father came to you? I don't know if you want to tell that, but no. All right. So but I'll never forget then. I don't know. I was there, like Jason was working. I think you were working at Huffy at the time with your the bikes, or the pharmacy, one of the two. And so I stayed there while he worked. And I mean, I knew I met his mother, but I didn't know her like that. Like I was going to go out of the room and go hang out. And she told me after the fact, after, we became closer, that she was waiting for me to come out of his room, and I never did. I mean, I came out to go to the bathroom, obviously, but otherwise I stayed in that room all day till he got home. Because, I was used to being at my house and how, I don't know, like, I didn't know them. So I didn't feel safe, I guess. I didn't know. But anyway, they turned out to be the most awesome in-laws ever. And I'll never forget, and I told you guys this already, but I'll just say it again. I'll never forget when, because Jason, kind of told his dad, my deal, like what's going on. And he came to me in the kitchen and he says, you're welcome to stay here. I don't have much, but you're welcome to whatever I got. Remember that day?
Yeah.
And then he went across the street to the deli and he brought home some big wedge sandwiches and 4 packs of Marlboro Reds. And I'm like, fuck, I'm never leaving.
There were some good sandwiches.
Yeah, they were. They were packed sandwiches.
A ham and Swiss.
I didn't like cheese at the time, but now I regret it. I think if I liked cheese at the time, I would be twice the size I am now if I started eating cheese back then.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, those were some good sandwiches. The Chinese food wasn't bad there either, right?
No, it was good. Yeah, they was good. It was good.
You'll never find Chinese food like New York. There's no way.
No. Although I found a place that looks decent, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, I think we've done that. We've looked at that before, but
No, this is a different place.
oh, a different place. Okay, so I wrapped all the clothing as we're talking. So now I'm just wrapping the accessories and Ellie's little things. So I think I have enough to do this and this. Yes. I think I have just enough paper for all 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have the oh, perfect. I have just enough paper. Just enough paper. So we're gonna wrap these. So, you got any other stories you could tell us, or what?
I almost died by an explosion in Con Ed.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Go ahead, talk about that.
No, we were inspecting the transporter.
Jason was working at Con Edison. You gotta set the scene. I tell you this all the time.
I was working in a high voltage substation at Con Edison, and there was an alarm that
You gotta speak up because I'm doing paper.
I went to check an alarm at a transformer, and it's a transformer like the size of a living room. It's a huge transformer.
Wait, like the movie?
No, a transformer is a piece of equipment that either steps up or steps down voltage. Anyway, so we went there, and we cleared the alarm, and literally a minute and a half after we left, it burst into flames.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
And it was a crazy scene. It was just blew up, and it was fire and oil everywhere.
Was anybody there on scene when this happened?
No, I was there.
Oh, you were there when it exploded?
I just said I was there. I was at the piece of equipment a minute and a half before it exploded.
I know. I thought you said you left.
Well, I walked away from it.
Oh.
But
Shit, then what'd you do?
It was a close call.
And what happened? Was there cleanup? What do you do?
Well, yeah, they got to put the fire out eventually. Sometimes they let it burn out. But yeah, they have suppression systems. But the problem is the oil is bad for the environment. But yeah, it was just crazy. Huge fireball.
Wow.
It was just, just a close call,
Yeah. What else you got for us?
What else?
Yeah. Tell us maybe like a childhood story or something.
Well.
What did you like to do? Tell them about
Yeah, all right.
tell them about your figures.
No, I don't know. figures. But
Yeah, you're
I wanted
to
to
the
tell a
tree.
story about my mom.
All right, go ahead.
My mom was like a tomboy.
Yes.
She used to play stickball in the Bronx.
Yeah,
She was really good too. My mom was very competitive. And she loved to watch sports, any kind of sports. She loved ping pong. That's the only thing that was on. She loved to watch competition. And my dad wasn't into sports, and plus he was always working. So my mom taught me how to play baseball and all kinds of stuff. We used to play catch, and she taught me how to bat. And she put me in she used to take me to all my games. And I used to play soccer, baseball, football. And she would take me everywhere, and it was a lot of fun.
Did your brother play any sports?
No.
No, just you.
Yeah.
Even when you got older, you didn't play anything.
Yeah, I don't remember him playing anything. But yeah, she was great. She was really she was competitive.
She always kept busy too with everything.
Yeah, she did.
Like she never just sat like when she was able to do things before her knee and all that shit happened. She was even when she was hurting and she would limp to go do gardening. Okay, I remember in Fishkill, I would be like, "What are you going to do?" And she had her gardening shit with her, and she got her hoe with her and her rake, and she would lay on the friggin' grass to rake all the dirt from underneath the bushes. Remember that one that was near the mailbox?
Yeah.
And she would go out under there and rake all the dirt out. And she'd be like, come help me. I said, nah, I ain't touching the fucking dirt.
Yeah.
But she had on her, like, bandana thing.
Yeah.
Remember that she would put around, and
Oh
she had
my
her
God.
gardening gloves on?
You know what did her in was when she was mowing the lawn in Fishkill and her ankle went.
Really?
Yeah, that's what did her in. That ankle injury.
I know. I remember her mowing the lawn there, but I don't remember.
When she mowed the lawn, and then she tore tendons in her ankle. And that ankle, she had that first ankle. They tried to fuse her ankle, but then everything came apart. All the pins and stuff started backing out.
Mm.
The pins almost started coming through her skin. So they had to redo the ankle. She was never the same after that. She was never the same.
But you know what? That house in Fishkill, honestly, it had the perfect size yard. There wasn't too much yard, like that you can't handle it. The back was very small, but there was enough for a garden and the pool. Remember we had the blow-up pool?
With the tiki torches?
Yes, we had tiki torches out there and coolers of beer.
We had a lot of fun.
We did. We used to set up the tables. I told them this. We used to set up the tables outside and entertain. We had all kinds of shit out there. Chips and dip and fucking chicken
Fried
wings.
chicken,
And everything. Yeah, we used to put out everything. And remember we used to get the the melon liqueur and the rumple mints and the melon balls. That's right. And the rumple mints. Listen, there was a time where I absolutely loved rumple mints. Okay, I loved it. That was my shot. That was my drink.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That was so good.
You keep it in the freezer though. If you freeze
Yes. But the thing is, that sneaks up on you.
Yeah,
sneaks up.
It's 100 proof.
Yeah. Oh, it's 100. Oh, well, there you go. But the thing is, it didn't taste bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like tequila. It was. It was tasty.
Good tequila is smooth.
Well, what does Lisa say to get? That she drinks
some kind of vodka.
Vanilla vodka, is it?
I forgot the brand though.
Yeah, she says it's like the best one you could get.
I don't know.
I forgot the name of it.
The vodka I bought last time was really good.
I don't know what kind she drinks, but I think she tried a different flavor last time.
I don't know. I just like regular vodka.
I don't know. I couldn't drink like that anymore. My sister, look, she works all the time. So when she goes out, she wants to have fun. I don't blame her. But I don't know how she handles her liquor like that anymore. I couldn't do it. But then again, she's younger than us. Not by much, but I don't know. But yeah, we used to have the whole setup. The karaoke and the chips, the dip, we would cook. Yeah, the lights, everything.
Remember the lanterns, like what do you call that?
The tiki torches?
No, but we also had like lantern lights. They were like You know how like Christmas lights are on the string, but they were like lanterns.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Yes.
Oh my God! Remember when I fell? I was
Oh my God. Yes, that's a good story. Go ahead, tell that.
not that I was just.
Oh my
I was
God.
I was so drunk that I fell and broke a patio block with my elbow, and I didn't even feel it.
We were wasted that night. Wasted. I think that's the night my brother came in with Chris and Matt and Lisa. And
I don't know.
as soon as my brother walks in the door, he fell to his knees and he fucking bounced his head off
Yeah, that was
the
scary.
sofa bed that we had right there. Thank God we actually had that right there, or he could have cracked his head right
Yeah,
then and
that
there.
was scary.
But because we were the hangout place, okay, but they would go do God knows what beforehand, and then they would come over to eat, okay,
Yeah.
and whatever, just hang out and chill and whatever. So, they would come in all kinds of ways, okay, all kinds of twisted. I don't know. But my brother, that one time, that was scary. He walked in, he said hello, and then he dropped, and he passed out. He passed out. I don't even know how we got him to wake up. I think I smacked him a couple times. I don't know how
Like
we.
John.
Yeah, because I didn't. I got fucking
Yeah.
scared. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I got
like
scared
fuck.
too.
And then they wind up putting this giant tent. Whose tent was that?
That was my time.
Well, that was your tent.
That was yeah.
Why did we put it up in the backyard so that more people could stay over?
No, you have to set it up to. That was my tent. I don't know. I just put it up.
But
for
I
fun.
remember Bruni sleeping in there
Yeah,
or something.
with your sister.
Yeah, with probably both of them. But we did. We had a lot of fun. But that night that Jason's talking about, we were wasted. I remember it. Okay. I didn't see him fall, I don't think, but I remember him coming in and his head was bleeding or something.
No. My head
No?
wasn't bleeding. No, my elbow.
Oh, I thought you hit your head.
No, I broke I fell in. You know patio blocks.
Yes, I remember the
broke
broken
it with
block.
my
Yes.
elbow, and I'm like, what? I didn't even feel it until like the next day. I'm like, holy crap, my elbow.
That's
like
how
double the
wasted we used to
size.
get. Speaking of that, I remember falling. I tripped over like the curb, like when you go from the
Oh yeah.
road to the sidewalk, and I tripped and I fell forward completely. My knee was scraped. I had a chunk missing out of my toe, my big toe,
Yeah.
and I was bleeding. I didn't even realize it neither. When you're like that, I started laughing, I think, because I was so drunk that it's funny at that point. That's like when you sit on the toilet and you spin. Those were the days. You know? That's why it's cool to talk about this kind of stuff, because otherwise you don't revisit it, you don't think about it. But this was some, cool times. And I know a lot of people can relate out there, okay? A lot of people were party animals, back in the day, including my girl Sherry. But people did different things at different stages of life. I don't think Christina was a party animal. I don't know. Maybe she's a party animal now. I don't know.
You're right.
I think Christina was still playing with dolls, though. We all were still playing with dolls, except I just took a detour. But yeah, they were some fun times, because you know why, too? I used to, like, for Mother's Day and stuff like that. Do you remember that Mother's Day that I made everything for your mom and my mom? Do you remember we did the place settings and everything downstairs? We brought the long table inside. We did tablecloths, and I made place settings for everybody in the center. You don't remember that? That was, I think... Well, no, that wasn't the last time that everybody was together.
Oh my
Well,
God, right.
that everybody was together. That was the last time, I think, that we were all together, like me, my brother, both my sisters, my mother. Everybody was together, like in one spot. After that, everybody started either moving to Florida or going somewhere else, remember? Because at the time, Michelle was with my mom in Newburgh, right? And then
I
Lisa had moved down to Florida first with Louie. So they were back and forth for a while, but that was like the last time that we were all together until I went down to Florida and we were all adults. Like that was the last time we were all together, like as teens. I mean, I was an adult, but they were like teenagers, and Michelle was like 12, 13, right? And
yeah, probably.
yeah, and so like then the next time we were all together, everybody was grown in their 30s. It was weird. It was so weird. And Louis was there too. It was like a flash. I swear it was like a flashback of my childhood when I had to sit at the table with Louis, my two sisters, my brother and mother in Florida. I started panicking, but I couldn't. It was like I was numb. I couldn't believe I was there, to be honest with you. I couldn't believe I was sitting at that table again with everybody. Except this time everybody was adults. I mean, my brother always cracked jokes. So my brother, that's where he would say, come on, Ma, bring the salad. Where's the salad? You know, and then he would start laughing. Because I think out of everybody, my brother was able to kind of talk to Louis somewhat in a I guess because, you know.
He was the son.
Yeah, so, right. So they were able to kind of do that. And so my brother usually would do that to kind of lighten the fucking mood at the table. Otherwise, it would have been like, you know. And at that time, there was shit going on with my sisters and with Aunt Mickey and Uncle Vinny. And they were pissed off at them. And so it was just, so it wasn't a good time for the girls to talk about anything. And it was just, my brother made me laugh all the time. But I was afraid to laugh. And that's sad, right? You're at the table with your family and you're afraid to laugh because you don't know which way it's going to go, you know? So my mother started talking to me. She would look at me and she knew, she knew. And then I think after that is when she started to really start to talk to me about how sorry she was and how she hated him for everything that went on. And I told her, Mom, we're over that, you know, like,
well, she never got over
right. She never got over it. I got over, I'm like, Mom, I'm over that. Like, that's done. That's been done and gone. Like, whatever. But she says, no, it's not. You know, she kept saying to me, no, it's not. I'll never forgive that bastard for what he did to you and this and that. And I said, Mom, stop. You just need to forgive him. And that's it. We're done. She never could. Every time I would talk to her, she would bring it up. Sandra, I'm so sorry. You have no idea. You know, this and that. And she just could never let go of it. Could never let go. And I really believe that she died not letting go of it.
Yeah, I know. She never let go of anything. That's terrible.
It is but I mean, even after because I thought that maybe she felt like I was still holding on to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think when she heard me say it, it kind of made her more mad in a way. Like
yeah, because that was like something you guys had together.
Right.
That's something you shared as the bond, kind of.
Right.
And then when you let it go, that's you didn't have that anymore.
I mean, hey, look, I'll never forget it. You know, I'll never be able to just unsee it or not feel it. I mean, that's why I have the issues that I have today and in adulthood, you know, some of them that will never go away, you know. And it doesn't necessarily mean I'm thinking of those particular things that happened throughout my life, but they affected me in a way, you know, a physical, emotional, mental way. And so that's how I deal with it, right? But yeah, she just could never, even when I told her, she was like, no, and made her more angry. I'm like, Mom, you gotta just stop.
Yeah, well, I don't think she ever accepted her role in anything. That too.
Maybe. You know what I think, honestly? I think my mom really did the best she could with what she knew how to do.
I agree there. I agree with you.
But unfortunately, it fell short. I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
And my parents were too good.
Yeah, right. Jason's parents were the complete opposite of my household. And that's why, like, I was just shocked when I really started to like know his parents, like talk to them and how they acted and everything. And I was like, oh my God, I'll never forget because in my house growing up, when we would order Chinese food, Louis would pick like three things, like three quarts or whatever, and then like rice, you know? And everybody would just have to eat whatever he ordered. We would have to just share it, right? And then I remember when I moved in with you and it was Chinese food time and your dad is like, okay, what do you want? And I was confused because that's just not how we did it. Like you guys would have your own meals. Like they would order what they wanted in like a combo meal or whatever. We never did that. They just always ordered, you know, the quarts, the three different things, and you had to eat it, whatever it was. I mean, I love all Chinese food, so it didn't bother me. But it was just the point of like, I always felt odd at my table, like to go and grab the food to take. It was just it just was an unpleasant situation growing up, okay? Because you're afraid of the looks you're gonna get, or he's gonna say something. Louis, no, Louis,
yeah.
Louis. So that's I think I know it sounds something so stupid, right? That you get your own Chinese food, but I just wasn't used to that, you know. It was always told what we were gonna eat. Like we never, you know, my mother never really. It was always Louis' decision, you know. Whatever he wanted for dinner, that's what everybody ate, or we didn't eat. So, or we sat there until we ate it. But it was different at Jason's house. They just ate whatever they wanted. In fact, Jason would demand potato salad. Sally Sherman. Anybody ever hear of Sally Sherman potato salad? Yeah. His father brought home the wrong brand, and boy, was it over. That's right, Jason. I want my potato salad. It was the wrong brand. He wanted Sally Sherman. Why did you want that one?
Because it didn't have vegetables in it. It didn't have any onion. Well, it had onion, but
okay.
It was the best.
So Jason didn't like. Okay, so as Jason's talking, as we're both talking, I'm gonna try to puzzle piece this box together because everything's now wrapped, and we're gonna see how much stuff we could fit, where I could stuff it, and then when I'm done, I'll lift the box so you guys can see how it looks. I bet you can. All right, so I think we're gonna let's see. Oh my God, we got so many presents. It's gonna be like Christmas over there, Sherry. Christmas. All right, I'll tell you now, I'm not going to be able to fit those freaking slippers in there. There's just no way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packages for you. So we're going to have to just...
I got to mail another box?
Yeah, well, like next week. Because I told Sherry, like, because it's exciting getting a new baby, and I told her I couldn't ship till the 1st. And then I had offered to her, I said, look, because I'm getting my baby Monday or Tuesday. So I said, look, I know the anticipation is real. So if you want me to ship the baby, you know, just send me the shipping money and then I'll just refund you on the 1st. Right. Works out the same, you know? So she said, yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll ship it out.
Yeah.
No worries.
And then I'm putting aside stuff, anything I find else that I don't want or want to like sell or get rid of or whatever. Mimi's nursery gets first choice. I already told her that, so I put stuff aside for her already. And then we'll go into May, and then I'll show you what I have, and we'll go from there. She has purchased so much stuff for me, Mimi, and also Lolita, which I haven't heard from. I haven't heard from you, Lolita. I hope you're okay. Suzanne, I haven't heard much from you neither lately. I hope you're okay. I know you wrote to me, honey, and I hearted it, but I didn't get a chance to write you back. I did read it, though, and I will write you as soon as I get a chance, I promise. I hope you're okay. Suzanne is always so good to me and Danny. She loves Danny. She loves Danny. She loves to send him things. She sent him stuff for his birthday. And for, she just sends him things all the time. She sent beautiful Easter card for everybody. She gave me these She got me my 2 animal bracelets that I could track my animals with. She got me an Elsa dress for 18-inch dolls that I still have up there. Beautiful blue dress for the toddlers I still have up there. Suzanne sends beautiful things. And you know what? Suzanne is like me. She's on a fixed income. She lives alone. You know, she's an elderly woman. And the things that she sends, you know, it's difficult to try to arrange things sometimes if you want to send things to your friends, and she always makes it work, you know, and she always thinks of me and Danny, and that's very special. And right, I think it makes it more, how do you say, Jason, like, not that it makes it less that anybody else sends, but like Alicia and Tony, like, we all know their situation, right? And she always finds a way to send me a little something, even if it's just a little something, but I love the little somethings, you know? She sent me this lipstick. Love it, okay? She sent me that little blanket with the bows on it. Love it, you know? She sends things all the time, little cookies, candy, whatever. And it's so, how do I put it? Like, when somebody doesn't have a lot to spend and they send something to you because they're thinking of you and they love you, they want you to have something, but it really is making their budget tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm not sure
it's more meaningful, maybe, right? It's more...
Yeah.
Because, you know, somebody that has a lot of money, they make a big box, a Happy Meal, they send it to you, whatever. And then, yeah, it's beautiful, it's great, everything's nice. But if they're doing that for so many people, right? I mean, it just makes it less meaningful, in my opinion. Less it's still meaningful, but
less of a sacrifice.
Right. Less of a sacrifice, exactly. So not that those things don't matter, because they do, but I'm just saying to the people that are, you know, poor like us, you know, and I don't want to say it like that, but you know,
it's all beautiful.
It is,
Anytime
but
you think of somebody else and share anything is a beautiful thing.
Oh, you're right.
Well, it is.
You're right, but I'm still trying to look for that word. Maybe not more meaningful, but just when you don't have a lot to spend.
I know what you're saying.
And you're really deciding on, do I get bread or butter? You know? And you still take the time to send a $5 pack of cookies because you care about someone and you just want to send them something to brighten their day. To me, I don't know. It just seems more thoughtful, more... that's not the word either. Alicia, you are so good at this. You're so good at picking the words when I can't find them and answering all my questions. Please, Alicia, help me out with this. I know you can put it in a way that, you know, I can't find, okay? I don't know the words, but we'll move along, okay? Jason, if you think of the word while I'm packing the box, please tell me. Oh my God, I hope this is all gonna fit. Now this, we can't crush this box, or Barbie will explode in the box in here. So I'm gonna, I think, put this on the bottom. So why don't you tell another story? Now I feel like Danny with the duck story. Does anybody know that? The duck story? Danny's so into that now with the ducks. He laughs so much with the duck story. You got any grapes?
I could tell when I was in second grade, I walked to McDonald's.
Yes. Tell them that story. That's a good one. Go ahead.
Well, when I was young, my grandparents lived with us, and one day my grandfather promised me he was going to take me to McDonald's for breakfast. So the next day, I woke up like, it had to be like 5 in the morning. It was real early. And I woke him up and I said, Grandpa, come on, let's go to McDonald's. He said, oh, leave me alone, it's too early. I said, okay. So, but I would really...
Wait, how old were you? Like...
I was second grade, so I don't know, how old is that?
7?
So 6, 7?
I thought you were smaller than that.
No, it was second grade.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, that's still young.
For what you're about to tell them.
So I really wanted McDonald's. So I went in my parents' room and I swiped some money.
He was swiping, oh swiping.
From their dresser.
He took money from his mom's dresser.
And it was summertime, so.
But they were all asleep, though, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't wake your mom up.
My dad was at work. I think my dad was working at the time. Just my mother was sleeping. I went on there, and there was cash on the dresser, so I took it.
Oh my God.
And I was wearing shorts and a shirt. I had no pockets, so I stuffed the money in my sock. And I proceeded to walk about 3 miles to McDonald's.
Oh my God.
And I made it there. And I walked up to the counter. I ordered hotcakes and sausage.
A 7-year-old ordering hotcakes and sausage. Where's your parents? Oh, I don't know.
That's how we grew up.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the generation we grew up in.
It is.
Anyway, so I ordered it. And meanwhile, at my house, you know, I didn't realize it, but everybody's awake. Where's Jason? Where's Jason? My mother's calling my friend's house. Did you see Jason? This and that. Next thing you know.
Wait, but you forgot to tell them the part of the stick.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm getting to that. Anyway, so they're calling around. My dad's working in New York City at the time. We lived in Yorktown Heights, which is a suburb about 45 minutes away from the city.
Melanie, you know where Yorktown Heights is, I bet.
Anyway, so he's working in Queens. My mother calls him. Jason's gone. You gotta come home.
Jason's gone.
So he says, Annie, call the police. So she calls the police.
Oh my God.
File a missing person report, and they're wondering what's going on. Where the hell is he? Meanwhile, I'm finishing up my hotcakes.
At McDonald's.
At McDonald's. Actually, I couldn't finish it, so I went. I wrapped it up. I asked for a bag.
And they gave you a bag.
And they gave me a bag. So I put the rest in a bag.
Oh, Jack's home already? Shit.
Hold on, guys.
We're having too much fun here. Hey, we're on a video. Want to join?
Yeah.
We're telling stories of Dad's childhood.
So I take the bag, and then I step out of McDonald's. I start walking back. Now, it occurred to me that someone might try to take me. So I on the side of the road, I found this big ass stick, and I grabbed it to fend off anyone who tried to take me.
You thought you were going to get kidnapped after eating McDonald's?
So I'm heading down Route 6.
Wait, what about on the way there? You didn't feel threatened on the way to McDonald's?
No,
you were focused on the hotcakes.
I was feeling great.
You feel? He's like, I'm going to get some
hotcakes. McDonald's, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, so, and then apparently at my house, my grandfather says, I bet you he went to McDonald's.
I knew it.
So my grandfather heads out. He heads driving towards McDonald's, and he sees me. And he pulls over. He says, Jason, what the hell is wrong with you? He says, we're so worried.
And you had your bag with you?
I had my bag and the stick. So I drop the stick.
Oh, my God.
And I get in the car, and I come home. And at my house, there's a full course. There's like, I don't know how many things made for breakfast. They did, my nanny, my grandmother, she made a ton of food for breakfast.
While you were missing?
Yes.
What? Why?
She made a full course breakfast to say that, that I didn't need to go to McDonald's, right? There was so much food.
Oh my God.
So she cooked eggs, sausage, English muffins. She made me a huge meal. So
instead of getting a smack in trouble,
I got a meal.
You got a meal.
Well, they were just so worried.
Well, there you have it, folks.
No, they were just so happy they found me.
I know. I know. I know.
That I was safe.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, hell of a story, man.
It was fun.
Yeah. I think I told you guys the story of when I almost got lost at Atlantic City when I was little.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
My mother, I believe, was pregnant with my sister at the time. So it was just me. I was 3 years old. And we were walking on the boardwalk. And I told you guys the story, I believe, one time. But for my new viewers, okay? And I remember walking on the boardwalk, holding my mother's hand. We went into the seashell shop. She would always buy, every time we went, every year, vacation. I don't know if you guys remember those seashell kind of chandelier things with all the shells from the beach. They make these things, and she would hang them from the ceiling in the porch. Anyway, so can you guys talk inside, please? Can you guys talk inside, please? Please?
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. So, I went, I remember walking in with her into the seashell shop. And it's a small place, but it's like deep, So, they have the little mini aisles where all the seashell stuff and, whatever. So we walked together, okay, but we weren't holding hands, but I was right beside her. So we start walking down the aisle, and she's looking at the stuff. She kept looking back at me, I remember. And then she turned the corner. I remember. She turned the corner, and I looked, and she was gone. And so I didn't know which way to go. And I was only 3, but I remember this very clearly, okay? And it wasn't from anybody telling me. I remember being there. I can put myself in my little body looking through my eyes at that time, okay? I looked, didn't see her. So I went around, but I went around the opposite way. She must have been looking for me. And I looked outside because I figured maybe she left the store. And so I started walking out towards the boardwalk out of the store. And I made it, I remember in that moment, okay, I was looking, I couldn't see my mother. I seen all these people walking past me. I couldn't see my mom. And I remember that feeling in my stomach, like my stomach dropped. My heart was just, I really thought I was lost. I really thought I would never see my mother again. I didn't know where she went. I didn't know what happened. All I know is that feeling I got of pure fear. I wasn't panicking at that point. I just felt fear and sadness, and like I couldn't believe this was happening to me. At 3 years old, this is what I was thinking. And I got about 5 steps out, and I was amongst the people that were walking by. Everybody was looking at me, but nobody said anything to me. Then somebody came over. I don't remember what the person looked like, but somebody came over, was an adult, and said, "Are you lost, sweetheart? Are you lost?" And then, just then, my mother ran from behind me and picked me up and said, "Sandy, there you are. Don't run off like that." Listen, I couldn't believe that. Was the happiest I think I've ever been when I seen my mother, because I really thought I was lost, and especially when that person came up to me. And she always told me, "You're so lucky that you stood there." Because after I walked outside the shop, I stood still, just watching all the people pass by. I stood still and I stayed in that place. And I didn't keep moving. She said, "Thank God you stood there, because if you had kept walking and kept going, I wouldn't know which way you went. I probably would have never found you." It was one of the scariest moments of my life. But here I am. So, anyway, now that everybody's catching their breath, gasping for air with that story, let's have Jason tell us another story.
No
You're done with the
You
stories?
can't tell every story in one day.
I mean, we have so many. I mean, I don't think it's... I know, but I'm trying to fit these puzzle pieces together. How was school? Same as always, so just the same. Same as always. All right, this is getting to be...
Can I shut this door now?
Yeah. Okay. Well, the slippers, definitely not. I'll tell you that now. I know. She's going to be here forever opening stuff, but that's okay. What a box opening. What a box open. I'm going to show you this before I put the last two. Okay, I still have these 2. I'm going to lay these on the top. Okay? I'm going to lay these on the top of the box. But let me show you before I put them, because then it's going to cover everything else. This box is mega heavy. I don't even know if... Oh, my God. Look at this box, guys. Woohoo! Sherry, you better not be looking. Look at that. So there's the baby in this blanket. So that color matches all the items that I got for her. And so there is the box. Before we lay the other two packages, I think I'll trying to fit them over the baby. So everything will be the white and gold when she opens it. And then the baby's underneath. So let's, holy Lord, that's a big heavy box. But you can fit a lot in these boxes if you know how to work it, okay? I know Sherry knows how to work it too, so. All right, so last two. I may have to do a little maneuver here. But we'll get it. Right. And then the last one, put right here. I did it, babe, I did it.
You always do.
Yeah, but I can't fit the slip. There's no way those slippers are. I'll just have to mail those next month in a separate, like one of those envelope shipper things that we get from like Walmart.
Yeah.
The brown bag things. But.
Oh, we had one.
Yeah,
I got rid of it.
I think I see one in there, I think.
I threw it out.
Come on, man. Don't throw those shipping things out without asking me.
Sorry. I thought it was garbage.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do some twisty curlies on the top, and then we'll put the top piece of paper. Then Jason will help me tape this all together.
I can't believe it's already 3 o'clock.
What? Oh, then the COA has to go on top. It's already 3 o'clock?
Well, yeah, I mean, Jack's home, so it's
all right.
basically 3 o'clock.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock.
No, I'm just saying, time
Yeah,
goes by so fast.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I think we'll put this dryer sheet on this side, darling. So everything smells nice and fresh. Okay. I think I'm gonna curl some ribbons, a couple of them. And then we'll put the top paper and then Jason can help me tape it. Because you're gonna have to hold this box together.
Yeah.
All right. I think, wait, how am I gonna do this way? What does he eat? Did he eat lunch?
Bagel, I think.
Oh. Did he bring his Capri Suns that I bought him? Because he said, Jack says, I don't understand. At the high school, they only give you milk or chocolate milk with your lunch.
You know what kids do there?
What?
They order DoorDash, and they get it delivered, and then they pick it up for lunch.
What is that? The rich kids?
I guess.
Order DoorDash. Yeah, what's wrong with the school lunch?
Uber Eats. They order McDonald's and Pizza Hut, and they get it delivered for lunch.
That shouldn't be allowed.
It's crazy.
That shouldn't be allowed at all. I'm sorry. What if somebody can't afford to do that? And then they're eating all kinds. Come on. No, I was just concerned because Jack was talking about that Jack's like lactose intolerant, and he can't drink the milk or the chocolate milk. So I said, well, why didn't you tell me this sooner? Like, it's your senior year. Why didn't you tell me this sooner? And he said, well, I don't need a drink. I have a water fountain. I said, okay, well, if I buy you some drinks, will you take it and then, get your lunch and you'll have a drink? And he said, sure. So then when I asked him yesterday, I bought him a box of Capri Suns and I noticed one was missing. So I said, I said, you brought your drink with you for lunch. He said, no, I forgot. I said, what are you talking about? I left 2 out and there's 1 missing. He says, I drank that before I left. Like, I bought them so you have something to drink at school. Kids. They're probably all gone now. I didn't even check. He's probably drinking them here. I need new scissors, too. Okay. So got the curlies in. And then we're going to do... Diapers are not going to fit. Sorry, Sherry. I'm sure you have enough diapers. If not, you could borrow some from Ellie. No, I don't think she's in diapers still. Well, I don't know. When do kids get potty trained anyway? I forgot.
How could you forget? As soon as possible.
Well, Danny, I remember was around 3?
Something like that.
Jack was the longest. It took Jack the longest. He was
Yeah.
like 4, or like late
Jack,
4s.
Yeah.
And then, what the hell is this I'm getting now? Heat rash. Ethan was earlier, the earliest, I think.
Yeah, Ethan was early.
Ethan, yeah, he was like 2 probably, right? 3? I don't
Yeah.
know. But anyway, I'm sure you have diapers anyway, or pull-ups, right? Oh my God, we did the pull-ups too, but that was a mistake. Listen, I know parents buy pull-ups when their kids are doing potty training and stuff, but to me, a pull-up is a mistake because you have to, right? You have to pull them off or rip the side
Yeah.
in order to get them off.
Yeah,
And
it's
it was such a pain in the ass. So what I wound up getting Danny was they had like the Sesame Street and PJ Masks like cloth training diaper. Remember? That had the absorbent thing, in
Yes.
the front area.
Yes.
So it was like heavy duty underwear, really.
Yeah.
That had like the
Yes,
triple thing in the
I
front.
remember.
And he was so cute running around in those underwear. I remember Danny, yeah, the PJ Masks underwear and the Elmo.
Yeah.
So cute. He always wanted Jason to pick him up, no matter what.
Still does.
Yeah, but I mean, he was always up. He was like a koala on Jason.
Yeah.
He always had to be on Jason. And then, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Something about that.
You're gonna wrap it up.
No, he was always wanted Jason to pick him up. Oh, and he would not take a nap if Jason wasn't home.
And he loved my singing.
Yes, he loved his singing. He would always sing This Old Man, and he would go to sleep. But he would not take a nap. If Jason was out, like at a doctor's appointment or something, Danny would be so tired, okay, cranky as hell. He refused to try to go to sleep until Jason was home. He would go in his room, and he would step on the radiator and look out the window, waiting for him to come home. Okay? And I would have to tell him, Daddy's at the doctor. He's not going to be home yet. And he would have a fit. He would keep going up there and climbing up on the radiator to look. Yeah. And then finally, me and Jack were here, and we decided to try some music. And we tried song after song, and then we put on what is it, La Freak? What was the name of that song?
I don't know.
What was the name of that song you liked? Freak Out. Do. Remember?
Yeah.
Freak Out. That we put that song on, and he fell asleep. He loved it. We kept it on repeat, and he fell asleep. So we found a song, and then after that, he kept listening to that. He loved it. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, freak out.
The freak.
Yeah, freak out. So he loved that song. I love that song too. Actually, I might play it after this. Why don't you play it for? No, I can't play. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. We're going to put tissue paper over the top. I think, should I put the COA over or under this? Should I put the COA on top like that?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking your opinion, man.
I don't want to be, whatever way doesn't...
Or under here. Maybe underneath here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. What a box opening, Sherry. And I know mine's going to be just as good. Okay? So this is why I'm saying it's so nice to trade with friends that you could trust. Okay? Because this is so much fun. It is like a freaking baby shower box. Okay? I love this. Okay, so the COA is going in on top. What a beautiful baby. Look at that baby there. So cute. Wait till you see my baby, okay? So, certificate of authenticity. We have the, okay. We got the dryer sheets up in there. We got everything. Oh my gosh, Shirley. All right. Wow, what a video today. I started off, I'll tell you guys, not in the best mood. I will tell you. I did like 4 videos and I was not having it. I was ready to give up. And I told Jason, I said, this is the last time I'm trying. If it doesn't work, then forget it for today. And look, it worked out, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we have everything wrapped. Now is the taping. Let's see if we could do it. And then we're just at 2 hours. I'll just bring Olive on quick so you could say hello. She's in her beautiful gown, and I'm not... I wish you could just see the whole setup, though. But she has her little bunny with her. That little bunny went home with her to Sherry, too, and Sherry sent the bunny back. So it's so cool, right? So cool. All right, come on, babe. Come on. I need your strong arms. Let's go. We're really going to have to work at this.
We gotta be careful we don't...
Yeah, with the COA, too. Don't... Wait. This way first. Okay, I'm going to tape it this way. All right, guys. Don't look at my armpit hair. I haven't shaved yet. Okay. I'm going to put 2 across. Keep holding. Okay. I'm going to put 1 here. Okay, that's good for that. Now we have to make sure we get the other pieces together enough. Or I could put a piece of cardboard in between, maybe.
I think it'd be all right.
No, I think... You sure?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta... Okay. Wow. Back up. I can get the tape. Come on. What am I, taping my crotch? Come on. All right. No. Well, I can't do that side because I gotta do the address. Let me do it this way. No, this, see, you gotta push these together. This side, babe. Push this in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, push it. Yeah.
Wait.
All right. And then I'm gonna do 2 across it. So just bust it. Bust the move. Bust the box. All right. Yeah, we're really gonna have to. I mean, this is gonna require probably my whole thing of tape because I don't want it to bust open. But I'm gonna show you if I could lift it. I mean, it's not much to show. It's just the box closed, but after yeah, I think that'll be good. I gotta finish taping it, but. And then I will put her dress on. Yes, I'm probably going to use the rest of the tape on it, Sherry, because I don't want anything to happen to it. But let me see if I can lift this. Oh, my God.
Heavy?
Is there a limit on these?
No. Well, maybe like 50 pounds.
Oh, it can't be 50 pounds. It's got to be, I would say 20. No? Oh, my God, this is heavy. Here's the box. I'm going to dress it to her. Busting at the seams. I gotta tape it down really well after I put her dress. But there it is. There's the trade, baby. We did the box closing. Yay. Okay, I'm so happy I got everything in here except the slippers. So that'll be for another time. I'm glad, you know what though? I'm glad I got to size up because it might take a minute to get there. No, I'll get one of those. Did you find the brown envelope in there? Huh? What? Did you find the brown shipping envelope?
No, it's not in there. I got rid of it the other day.
I'll find something and just something to slip the slippers in and then send it off on the 1st or something when I go ship Mimi's other package or something. I'm not sure. But I keep calling her Mimi. Her name is Susan. But that's her name under my comments is Mimi's Nursery. Okay, so, that's it. So that's the box packing, guys. So I'm going to tape that really well. And these are going to, Jason brought me some boxes. And we're going to bring Olive on for a minute. Oh, here's another box. Okay, and... Oh, I got some new rice cakes, guys. Remember last time I was showing you the caramel rice cakes? So I went to order more, and I found these. And I said, ooh, that sounds good. But honestly, okay, so they're still Quaker, okay? But these are new. They're caramel chocolate chip. Now, they don't look like that. They're good. I tried one. They're good. You know, they're good. I wouldn't buy them again because the caramel is less caramelized. What's the word I'm looking for? The caramel's less what? It's
Sweet.
yeah, it's not as sweet as the other one. It's just the plain caramel. So this one you taste more of grains, right? It says whole grains in here. I think they all have whole grains, right? It's a rice cake. Yeah, whole grain brown rice. I mean, you know, it's a good snack, but I like the plain caramel better. This one is saying try chocolate chips, raspberries, and Greek yogurt on it. I think these would be good with cream cheese, like whipped cream cheese on it, with a little drizzle of honey maybe, or I don't know. I don't know. What do you really put with caramel? I don't know, but good for a late night snack when you just want a little munch on something, or early in the morning. I told you guys, like, when I get nauseous, I just need to throw something in my stomach quick. So, that's good. Now we're going to get Olive, and then we'll be out of here in a couple minutes. Let's get this princess out of here. She's laying like a princess over here. I'm trying to get her out of here. All right. Oh, no. Don't drop. Oh, no. Her blanket came out. Oh, I knew I was going to mess that all up. That's okay. We'll fix it back. So she got her blanket here. I'm going to see if they have other little blankets. I did put, remember I was telling you guys the last video that I have no boys blankets. So I did go on Amazon and I put a bunch of different ones on my wish list. If anybody would like to check out the ones that I picked out, I do have a couple of them in my cart as well that I plan on buying because he needs a baby boy blanket, you know. So I found some really cool prints. I also, of course, found girls' blankets that I love. So I will be getting a set of those too because they were too cute. Look at her. She's such a pretty girl. And this is her bunny that she had went home with to Sherry last time. And she came back with her little bunny with the little purple tutu on.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so go check out my list because I put, after the last video, I put a lot of stuff on there. Not just blankets. I put a lot of other stuff. So, yeah, go check that out. What else? I guess that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to bring her on real quick. I know this wasn't really doll featured video, but, you know, there's a lot of times where I don't even show a doll. Okay? So, you're lucky you got to see her, all right? Yeah, so I guess we'll do another video. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I mean, maybe. It depends how I feel. I might come on and just strictly be about the babies, like bring her and Jack on and do some kind of, I don't want to change them yet though, because I just changed them. So change and chat, I don't know, maybe hold and chat. I don't know how I feel. You know, you never know what's going to happen in a day, overnight, you know, anything. There might be some stories I want to tell you or, you know, something. You just never know. This is real life. You never know what's going to happen. You know, you never know what you're going to need to talk about. And Jason's over there like, wrap it up already. No, he's on the phone. He's, did Tony ever text you back?
What?
Did Tony ever text you back?
No.
I think they're busy. I think. I know it's hard for him. Alicia was saying because when they hook him up to the machine and stuff, he can't move his arm because he has the things. Is it needles or when she hooks him up to the?
Well, I don't know. Well, my mother had what's called a shunt, which they use.
Did they keep it in though, or?
Well, they have to. You have to get poked every time.
That's. I think Alicia said she does that every time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I know. Well, Jason, whenever you can, Tony, if you ever want to talk, Jason text you.
I'm here, man.
You know, just to have support, have somebody to talk to and chat with.
Talk about anything.
Yeah, just talk about anything. You don't have to talk about, you know, the dialysis or anything. You can talk about whatever you want, you know.
Absolutely. Talk about the weather.
Yeah, I mean, Jason's always looking for a friend to talk to, you know. talks to Kevin and he wants to, and you know, he told me, he says, I'd like to talk to Tony. So that's when I asked Alicia for your number. But yeah, it's nice to have, you know, a group kind of support system, you know, with your friends and people that you care about and care about you. And, you know, and I must say that I've found some beautiful, wonderful friends, beautiful people, beautiful souls, kind hearted, generous, loving, caring friends and people that I speak with, you know? And it's so nice. It really is. And it really definitely outweighs by 1,000,000,000% outweighs the bad that is in this community. It is so wonderful to be able to have people that you can just trust, you know? But anyway, this beautiful baby here, my Olive Teeny, I just want to, I just want to squeeze her. She's so cute. Isn't she cute? Jason doesn't really like her. I don't think he ever liked this one, right? You never liked Olive, I don't think. You never, Olive. Yeah, he's gonna like this. He's more into Anna's babies, I think. But I just think she's so realistic, you know? Like a little teeny baby. Maybe because our babies weren't this small, like they weren't, you know, tiny. I love these gowns, though. I do have a couple more in my cart. Look at her. See, I did pierce her ears, and she had little diamond studs in there at one point, sterling silver, because I'll only use the real ones, the sterling silver or gold posts, because I'm afraid of the vinyl turning colors. But I gotta find her another tiny pair. The ones that I was getting for the dolls, like I got a pair for Maddie as well. But what happens is the silver is so soft of the post that it bends. And so a lot of times the post would fall off. So I have to find earrings that are more solid, you know, that aren't gonna break off like that. So I'll be on the lookout for those as well. And that's it. So I guess I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Jason just let out his because he sees I'm ending the video. What?
Tell your pets.
Tell your pets. He said, tell your pets. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your cousins, tell your sister. But till next time. But it's always hard for me to leave them. That's why. It's always hard for me to leave you guys, you see? But I'm gonna go now. I don't know. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow, but it's always an option, you know, I guess. You know, then it's the weekend again. So usually weekends I just can't because Danny's home, and, you know, then I have to organize, you know, Danny going out with Jason or doing something with him, and then half the time Danny wants to do something that Jason's like, nah, I'm not doing it. It's just, you know, it's not worth it at that time. It's like, I'll just wait till Monday, you know. The summer, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. That's a whole other issue. I have no idea. But before I go, I'm going to leave you with one question that you could leave in the comments below. I'm curious if anybody has any new babies coming. Mother's Day is coming up, and what a perfect time to get a new reborn. I've been looking on reborns. I'm always looking on reborns, but I have my eye on a couple, but you know, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen here on Little Meatballs Nursery. So stay tuned. Say goodbye, Olive. Bye, everybody. I know this lighting makes her look so like dark. Like that's not how she looks at all. That's weird. Like when I bring her up, like there you go. Like there's Olive right there. You see? Look at her. I don't know why it brings so dark colors when she's further away. But there's me and my bunny. Me and my bunny. All right, guys. I'm going to go because Jason's looking at me now, okay? All right, I'll see you guys probably Monday, and hopefully there'll be a box opening. Okay, hopefully. Well, the next time I see you, my baby will be here. Hopefully. If not, then we just, we wait a little longer. But definitely we'll see you Monday if I don't see you sooner. Enjoy your weekend and comment below if you're expecting a new baby or you're looking for a new baby for Mother's Day. And I could always help you look if you want me to. I have no problem doing that. So yeah, guys, I'll see you then. Until then, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.